Hello, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited that Lisa and I are going to do a 10-day series called Christmas Memories. And her and I talked for a good couple of weeks about Christmas memories and using her paper and my paper and maybe come up with a series. Well, we decided to do this because she likes to hoard her Christmas papers. And the next 10 days is all going to be about themes. So the theme today for day one is the Christmas tree. I took Echo Park's The Story of Christmas, and I took my ruler, and I like to do what Tracy Banks does a lot by tearing the edges with my ruler. And so that's what I did, and then I do tape this down onto that black piece of paper. The black paper is just regular black cardstock from Close to My Heart. And I decided to do some hand stitching. Now, before we get too far into this, I am going to let you know that some of this is voiceover. You're going to probably be like, Miranda, what are you doing? Yada, yada. All of those comments and things that you're probably going to be thinking through this video, I was thinking it because I will come back into real time and actually show you what I did with my layout, because I didn't like what I did as a process video, but I wanted you guys to see what was going on and my process in my brain and my thinking. So here I am. I took these three trees, three Christmas trees from the Hip Kit, and I'll link, obviously I'll link all of the information down below in the description. And I just fussy cut out these trees, and then I get out my paper piercer and hand stitch these three trees. Now, I personally, when I hand stitch, I like it. I love to do it. I just go down and I sit beside my husband and we'll watch TV shows or something like that. And I'll just be hand stitching away, being mad at myself because I'm thinking, why am I doing this? Why do I do this all the time? But then I do love the end result, and I do love to hand stitch. My grandma taught me how to hand stitch and embroider, and I just love that I can bring that back to life through my papers. So I'm just cutting out these trees, and the three pictures that you see that I am using, but I will end up only using one, is my daughter and my friend's two girls stood in front of this big old, they're huge Christmas balls, Christmas like ornaments, and they were red, and they were hanging outside on this tree when we went to one of the Christmas markets in Germany. So I wanted to take pictures of them looking into the tree while I was behind them. And ultimately, when you look at the pictures in the close-ups, you will see that I photobombed it. So my title is Christmas Photobomb. But I'm done piercing the three trees, and I wanted to show you a little bit of the hand stitching, and then I cut this completely out because it took me about a day and a half to do this, and it's only because I do go to college and, you know, I do have a life too. For this, but I use thread throughout the middle of the trees, and it's the twine type thread, and then the outside of the thread is a cream colored one. And I'm not sure what happened to one of my videos. It must have disappeared, or I might have deleted it, and I'm sorry for that, but I add some embossing to this, so you'll see some little snow flurries coming down. And then I added this red ribbon to it onto the big tree. So here I am taking, it's kind of a metallic, they're actually metallic. They're metallic green and red thread from Stampin' Up, and I put that behind the trees. I could not find in my stash of colors for thread the right colors for the green and red that is in this collection. So I decided to just pull out my metallic stuff. I haven't used it, and it's Christmas. So I'm taking I have the little They're from Stampin' Up. I have the dimensionals. Sorry about that. I have the dimensionals behind the smaller trees, and I backed the bigger tree with just some fun foam. Again, that was part of the other video that I tried looking for on my phone and on the computer, and I must have deleted it. So I'm sorry about that. But we're sitting here, or we're sitting at this tree to kind of get back to the other story, and I wanted to take some pictures of it. And I try really hard to do these 3 pictures on there. And when we get through this process, I was like not liking this at all, and I stopped. I thought I was done. I wave you off, and then I come back in real time. I will show you the before, like the after before picture, and then I've got still shots at the end of what my layout actually looks like, and that will be going into my album. So here I am, I'm putting silver behind the big tree, and I used the red and the green behind the 2 smaller trees. And there, you can see that I did use the fun foam. I taped the back of it, and I ran out of Tombow, or it didn't seep all the way down to the bottom, so I have to get out a new one. But luckily I keep a couple of these by my desk. I use this stuff a lot. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful December and documenting as much as you're doing. If you're doing the December daily, or if you're doing like I'm doing and doing what I'm calling December documented, and I'm just documenting my highlights through the month of December and not doing a daily vlog or layout or things like that. So because I am actually doing this voiceover in November, so I haven't quite started the full December documented, but I do know that throughout this series, I know I'm not going to get all of them done before November is over with. So you'll probably see some of my layouts before I even get to this series, and throughout the series some other ones. So here are the pictures. At this point, I do not know what I'm doing, why, and I'm liking this right now. Right now, I'm thinking this is cool. I still don't understand why I thought my brain would like this. So here I am, I'm trying to put these down, and I'm covering up all of my hand stitching. I don't know. I have no words for myself. And maybe it's because, you know, we're our worst critics. And if we really don't like something, it is our layout. And, you know, we do get frustrated because sometimes we get creative blocks, or you're like, yes, I know exactly how I want this. I wanted these to actually be like Christmas bulbs. And, you know, like how we hang ornaments on the tree, that's what these were supposed to be. But cutting them even as a 3x3, they were just too big. So there's the dimensionals that I was talking about from Stampin' Up. I used those on the trees. And I wanted these to really honestly be ornaments on the tree, and they're not. They're just too big and bulky. Again, if you're thinking the same thing I am, I'm glad you're thinking the same thing. You know, some people may just not say anything and just keep going throughout the process video and hope and pray that nobody else thinks the same. Oh no, if you're thinking it, I'm already thought of it, and I feel like it just keeps getting worse and worse the more and more I do this layout. But the end result though is, I really like the end result. It is so, it's just so gorgeous. I just love it. Just wait. I can't wait and see what your guys' I want your guys' honest opinions. I take really good constructive criticism, so comment down below and tell me what you guys really think of the before-after picture. So when we get done with this part of the video, before I go into real time, I want you to look at that and see, and you're obviously seeing the process, and then you'll see what I did talk about in the real time and my after pictures of me fixing it to what I feel comfortable and what I really enjoy. So I really want to know what your thoughts are on it. and comment below on it. Obviously, this is why we do these. We like to not only show you what we do at home for our process videos and for our layouts, but I like constructive criticism. So tell me your honest feelings on it. So here I am, I'm taking the stickers. They come 12 by 12, 2 sheets. You see them right there. That's how Echo Park sent these with. And I took these strips that are 12 by 12, or half an inch by 12, and I placed 2 of them down below. One is green and the other one's going to be a candy cane style. And it matches the big tree. And see, you can't even, I don't even know why I kept going. Even at this point, I still don't understand why I thought this was still okay. You can't even see the big trees. You can't see anything. Those little trees, all you see is like a stump of one and a small one of the other. I don't know. So here I go. I'm adding, on the stickers, they have 2 more big trees, or sticker trees. And I placed them behind the trees because I thought it was a good, added just a little bit more dimension. Kind of like that pyramid type thing going on. So I placed these in there, and I do like these. These stay in the end result. All of the stickers that you see me put down do stay. I do change one of the words out because as I was watching the video of me going through this transformation of this layout, I realized that the one color that I picked, it didn't stand out. So I changed that, but all the other stickers stay. I just organize them. So I like these ornaments. The whole part of this layout with the trees and everything was the ornaments. And obviously they're standing in front of an ornament and I'm taking a picture. So I really like that they had some ornaments on the sticker, the 12 by 12 sticker. So here I am, I'm looking kind of back and forth. I'm really going to figure out what I want to title it and what I want to place there. Right where my hand was at that you saw me kind of squiggle through, that's where I want to put my title. So I just go and I try to figure out something. And I grab this snowman. I should grab it here. No, yeah. So I grabbed the snowman and I tucked that behind there because I really like that the snowman is peeking out behind that tree. And I tried to put Santa Claus, but Santa Claus doesn't make it. I think I even pulled that bad boy back out for a little bit. And then I tried this sticker and I don't like it. It just wasn't big enough. And then I find this word Christmas, and I liked Christmas. Okay, I do like that. So I place that right behind the snowman. I kind of tuck the letter S underneath of it, or behind it I should say. And then this is where you'll see me pull out the red for the photo. I start to do the green and then I switch to red. Or I maybe put red first or last. Red is last. So I put green first. And you just don't see it. It doesn't stick out as well as I thought it would once I started to look at it. And I actually sent a picture. I sent a picture over to Lisa, and that's when I realized that, because I was asking her about this layout. I said, there's something wrong with this layout. It's just not right. And when I sent it over to her in a picture, you just couldn't see the word photo. So I changed it to red. And you'll see that in the after pictures. Here pretty soon, my video I'm going to just let you know, my video is going to cut out here shortly. But I am going to kind of talk through just a little bit, and then I will let you know that, hey, I'm going to come into real time, and then I'll cut myself off, and then you'll hear, me in real time. So I put down my title, like I said, is going to be Christmas Photo Bomb. And you can't see the little letter bomb, but you do in the close-up. And this is why I was saying that you can't see the word photo, because even the green, you can't see it being there. So here I do move the ornaments down to nestle it right above the word Christmas. I just kind of play with the grouping a little bit to make it look better. And then I sit there and here I go. This is when I'm like, oh, I put the date stamp. I'm still looking at it. So here pretty soon you'll see me do the date stamp, and I do leave the date stamp there. It doesn't get covered up. I do like it in the tree. It actually works out perfect. And I put down my journals, and I thought this is when I was done, but I wasn't done. The still shot is going to come up with what the layout looks like now, and then it will go into my real time. And thank you for checking out this channel. Please leave me a comment down below of what you think of what I did here and then what I changed to.
Hi, I'm here in real time. So I wanted to let you know that I changed this layout drastically. It is not, I don't even know, I have no words to why I did what I did at the end of the layout. You couldn't see my tree, you couldn't see anything. I did not like it at all. So I sat here and I talked to my good friend Lisa, the one that's doing the 10 days with me. And I said, this is wrong. And she's like, well, what do you think you need to fix? And I said, I don't know. I said, it's wrong. It's like, I just don't like it. And so I sat here and I realized, I'm like, I want one picture. I don't want so much other space on there. So I started taking it off, and lo and behold, things started to rip. And I'm like, no. But I fixed it, and now in the close-ups, when I do get done with the real-time video here, when I get done with the close-ups and everything, you will see that I put things in place that you can't even tell that where the pictures were and the glue that I had put down or the dots or whatever. So this is what I did. It is actually a photo bomb, and I know I'll probably explain it a little bit more throughout the process, but there is a photo bomb in here because in the picture, let me show you, sorry for the little weirdness. So here's my daughter. She's looking into this huge globe, and here's me. And I felt that when I had it in all three and they were on here, it was just too much red, and you couldn't see my tree. I did all this work on hand stitching and put this on there, showed you guys all of this, and then I covered it all up. I'm like, what am I doing, Miranda? This is so dumb. So I went and changed these letters from green to red because you can see them. And then where my picture sat, so like on these little spots here, where's my finger? Here, here, and here were actually where the glue dots were, and I was able to pull them off, and they left a little bit of gunk there, so I just put a sticker there, and they're cute little sayings. It's like, all I want for Christmas is you, don't get your tinsel in a tangle, and it says jingle all the way. They actually fit in there, and it kind of covers this tree a little bit better. So I changed it, and then I added on the bottom, I added, where are my fingers? Good Lord, sorry. I added the presents, and I did it on both sides. So sorry, as you can see, I know these are upside down. There we go, better. I added these. And so I just wanted to show you guys that, yes, we make YouTube videos. Yes, we do not like our videos some days. And you're probably thinking the same thing throughout this process. You're like, Miranda, what are you doing? Exactly. I was exactly the same way, and I wanted to let you guys know that I felt the same way. So with that being said, I will take you back through the still shots. But thank you so much for allowing us to be in your home for the next 10 days. And I hope that this process and these next 10 videos between Lisa's YouTube channel and my channel will give you some inspiration on doing Christmas layouts after the Christmas spirit or even during these next 10 days. And I hope to talk to you soon. Bye!